Hello Cancer and welcome to Wild Fox Alchemy. My name is Maria Gaian. I am an intuitive business success coach and tarot card reader, and I'm here to do your weekly business reading for September the 13th to the 19th. We start with this Magic of You card by Fiona Horn, and it is Liberation, Free Yourself. This is quite a spooky looking card. It's the skull of a swan, the neck of a swan, and there are feathers there. I'm going to read from the book to you on this one, because the messages are always really good, even if the cards are a bit weird looking. It's one of those decks where you either love it or loathe it. I don't mind the images, they sometimes freak me out a little bit, but the messages are excellent. Liberation is the codependency card. It's time to liberate yourself from toxic people who might have been soft and seductive in life once, but who are now smothering you. The girl of liberation was once seduced by the soft embrace of the swan, but now its deathly gaze signifies all life is gone and she is trapped by its snake-like coils crushing her essence. It's time to unwind the tentacles wrapped around you, be they those of lovers, family members, any people with intimate access to you. Recognize who is lifting you and who is pulling you down. The tentacles might also be that of a job or a learning environment. It's time to move on when liberation appears. In a situation of codependency, remember you are holding each other back. So although you may feel that you owe it to another to stay and continue, liberation reminds you that it is not only you who is being held back, it is the other person too. Take action and free yourself and them. There's a ritual. Fiona always does a nice little ritual at the end of these, and this is one that is interesting. You might want to do it. It's optional. Let me know in the comments below if you choose to try it. To affirm liberation in your life and freedom from stagnancy, take a doll and wrap it in red cord or yarn many times until its arms and legs are bound. Every morning, focus on what you need to be liberated from and unwind 2 coils from the doll. Do this every day until the doll is unbound, and by then you will also be free. What's holding you back there? What is it, Cancer? Who is it? Is it a situation or is it a person? Let's see if this reading gives us any more insight. We've got the Page of Shells, Intuition and Inspiration. A little froggy there. We've got Awakening, Renewal and Enlightenment. That's a Judgment card. We've got the Four of Crystals, Control and Security. That's interesting in light of what we've just read on the other card. And the Queen of Acorns, Passion and Creativity. So let's see where this takes us. Do you know, it doesn't matter what I do, I can never get my cards level with my camera. I always look wonky one way or the other. So we start with this Page of Shells here. He is a little messenger. He is coming to surprise you with some unexpected news. It could be news about a new product, a new service. It could be news of an inspiring, great idea. So it could just be a complete and utter surprise bolt of inspiration. And I love it when those happen, don't you? It's like I was trying to think of a name for something the other day, for a thing that I do, a technique that I use, and I could not think of a name for it to save my life. And then all of a sudden, just whiling the hours away doing something completely different, I just got a complete spark of inspiration that said, this is the name for it. And I went, oh, okay, thank you. It just came so easily, and yet I couldn't think of it while I was trying to think of it. It just popped up completely by surprise. And that is the sort of thing that I feel is going to happen for you this week, Cancer. I feel like there's going to be a little spark somewhere of inspiration that pops in and takes you by surprise. You're going to feel quite spontaneous, quite creative. And again, we've got creativity at the end there as well with that Queen of Acorns. So I feel it's something quite creative that you're going to come up with. We've got the Judgment card there, the Awakening card, which is about you evaluating things. What is it that you need to evaluate? And I feel like it could be this relationship, this toxic relationship or job or career that you've got that is holding you down. There is something that is not letting you fly free. And I keep being drawn back to this control. What is it that is in control of you? Because I don't feel like it's you right now. I feel like you think you're controlled by something else, by your external circumstances. And I feel like this Judgment card is telling you now to ask yourself the deep questions, to evaluate, to take a cold, hard look at the truth of what is going on, and then to make tracks to change it. Okay? Now, that could be that if you're in a toxic relationship, you need to accept it now and know that you need to move on. If your job is not fulfilling you and they're driving you crazy and you know it's not good for you or your mental health or anything else, you need to get out of it. If there's an aspect of your business that is causing you to feel that way, to feel trapped or controlled or just insecure and unhappy, again, look at it, ask yourself the questions, are these things that you are doing right for you and right for your business? Because I feel like there's something going on here that needs to be let go of. You need to renew what is going on, and there could be some healing that needs to be done there. We move to this Four of Crystals. This is about control, possession, feeling secure, feeling organised, feeling powerful. It can be about creating a budget for yourself. So if your finances have been somewhat out of control, this also could be to do with that. It could be that you have an inspired idea on how to improve your finances, and then we go to assessing, is this the right thing or the wrong thing to do? Is it really going to do the right thing for me, or is it a silly idea that, you know, I've had because I think it'll be great, but actually deep down I know it's not going to be? Is it something that you can do? And I feel like this Four of Crystals is telling you now that you can organise yourself, you can get your power back, you can take control again. So if you have been feeling out of control, either of finances or business itself, or of a relationship or a job, or there's something that's giving you that feeling that you need to liberate yourself, you have the power to do that now. But you have to plan, you have to reassess, and you have to plan. This is not something that is going to happen overnight. We've got the Queen of Acorns there then, this passion and creativity, the social butterfly she is. And she loves inventing things and she loves creating things, especially things that she's passionate about. This is you being on a mission now. This is about you not necessarily going on what you think, but on what you believe is going to work for you. I'm going to clarify that card. I feel like the rest of the message is pretty clear, to be fair, but that one I just want some clarification on. I feel, yeah, definitely like something's going to come in like a bolt out of the blue. It's going to cause you to question, and you're going to need to reevaluate who is running the show here. Is it you? Is it your boss? Is it your partner? What is going on? And you need to take back this control and your power and make yourself feel secure. You want control and security. You've been giving it away to somebody else, or they've been stealing it from you, one way or the other. But you need to take it back, my friend. So how does the Queen of Acorns fit with this, please, Spirit? Oh, hang on. We've got the Emperor there. He's focusing, he's setting rules, he's setting boundaries, he knows what's right and wrong, and he seeks stability, which I feel is definitely what's going on here. You want your power, you want your stability back. And the Emperor's saying, you'll get it. You can get it. But you need to set some boundaries, you need to accept what is right and what is wrong. And then what do we get? We get the Eight of Pentacles there, which is about you dedicating yourself and concentrating, being productive. And it leads to the Sun, which is vitality, joy, enthusiasm, you achieving success, but also what I'm being drawn to there is you achieving your freedom. There you are, look. Sky-clad, riding off into the sunset on your pony. That's what you get if you sort all this out and let go of this toxicity. I'm being asked to remind you by Spirit of the last part of the message in the Liberation card from Fiona, that by sticking with somebody or with a circumstance, you are allowing them to hold themselves back. At the same time as you are being held back, so are they. So if you're in a job and you're thinking to yourself, shall I give up my job and go full-time in my business now? And you're thinking, oh, but I can't let down my boss even though they're a terrible boss, or you're miserable and unhappy, then staying with them is taking their chance away to move forward with somebody else. And the same thing with a relationship. No matter how much a partner might say to you, they can't live without you, you're the best thing since sliced bread. If you don't love them, if you don't respect them, and vice versa, they don't love you or respect you, why are you sticking with it? Because you're not doing anybody any favours. They need to move on and meet the right person for them. You need to go on and meet the right person for you. Now, I don't really do love readings, but I was guided to tell you this because, as far as I'm concerned, business is holistic. Whatever happens in your personal life affects your business life and vice versa. If you're anxious about something in your business, it will affect your outside life. You can't just switch off like that. Men might be able to, I think. I don't know, I'm not one. But I find with women, you can't just turn it off. It's all involving. So if it is something to do with a relationship and it's holding you back from your success, let go of it. Crack on and let go of it. And don't feel obliged to stay with somebody. Life is short. It's too short to spend being miserable. And it's okay saying, well, my job is secure and safe, and you know, giving that up to start a business would be risky. Life is risky. Life is always risky. Crossing the street is risky. And life is short. And the longer you leave it before you jump. How many people have you ever met where they've done something? And I don't know, there was somebody on TV the other day who started a B&B somewhere, and they really loved it. They were just thrilled with it. And somebody said to them, do you have any regrets or any things that you wished for? And they said, well, the only thing that we wished is that we'd done it sooner because we love it so much. And I feel like that's the case here. I came out to Spain in 2015. I've wanted to do it since I was 14 years old. 30 odd years I wanted to do this. And I wish now that I had done it sooner, because I think my life would have been a lot different and much happier. So don't leave it, because down the line you could regret it. Time is short, life is short. Take the risk, take the plunge, leap. Leap. Get rid of all this toxicity that's around you. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope this resonated with you. Please let me know in the comments below what you think. If you liked it, please do like and subscribe. I'm so grateful for anybody that interacts with my channel. I celebrate every single person that subscribes, every single like, every single comment. I love it. So I'm going to leave it there anyway now, Cancer. Have a great week and let me know how things go. With love and magic always, this is Maria Gaian, signing out.